Hey everybody, this is Rick. I'm away from home. I'm in Texas this week, so I'm coming to you from an abandoned golf course out here. And I just wanted to weigh in on this fair market value, this FVM stuff. Like my friend John Popeko, whom I respect dearly, had an opinion on it the other day. Check out his video too, The Comic Defender, if you haven't. And I was going to say that, here's some changes that I've seen since I started collecting comic books, and some ruminations on where the market comes from. What don't I see? I don't see bikes piled up in front of comic book stores anymore. I don't see kids going in and buying comic books and trading them out front. You read Captain America, I'll read Spider-Man or X-Men and we'll trade them. I don't really see that. I don't see new generations of people building nostalgia the way I did. Maybe they have nostalgia for movies or for video games or something like that, but I don't really see it. I don't see it happening. I see who's reading and collecting comic books is old guys like me with disposable income, sometimes a lot of disposable income, and people trying to hose us old guys out of money by buying comic books that we might try to hose them out of later. Some kind of cyclic pattern. And I see the top 10 lists for comic books. And you better get this one. Boy, you better get this Doctor Strange where the movie comes out. I saw a few years ago. You would better hose that little kid who might actually like Doctor Strange out of his chance of ever getting, the first appearance of Doctor Strange. You better get him. He's going to get it, but we can sure show him by buying it first. And then we'll let him have it, and he won't be able to buy the book. I'm not saying there isn't room for speculators in the industry, but I'm going to say that it takes a lot of the fun out of it. It takes the nostalgia out of it for me. It reduces it to a game, really. It's gamification, and that's okay. And people can have a game if they want. If you just want to make money off this and screw the next guy out of his chance to get something that he really wants, just remember that somebody's the ultimate buyer. Someone's going to want to hold on to these things, for someone's PC that they really love and cherish. And it's a game of hoping that last guy, assumably guy, that last person is going to be the one who hangs on to it and pays the most money for it. And that's a rat race of people to buy and trade and drop these things off to the next poor sucker, hopefully to make some money off of it. Is it sustainable? I don't know. I've said it wasn't sustainable so many times, and it keeps happening. That boggles the mind. It's the fact that someone our company paid over $3 million for an Amazing Fantasy 15 is something I never thought I'd see. What is fair market value? What is this price hiking stuff? What's going on? I don't know. Here's what I do know. If you really love these books and you really want to get some, I'm on your side. I really do. I would say start trading for them, right? Don't try to buy them directly. And I would also say that if you're going to start collecting comic books, I would suggest, if you really want to get into this, you need to get the most expensive ones first. If you say, hey, look, I'm going to get all the Amazing Spider-Mans or all the X-Men, you better get them. You better mortgage your house and get the best ones first, and then get the filler later. Do not get the filler first and wait to get the X one, because the slope on those things, their price increase is going to kill you. You're just never going to make it. The price increases, people say they're going to fall. They likely are. So if something's out of reach for you, I would also suggest you just wait a year or two. Look, this is a game of inches and of miles and not inches. This is a long haul thing, right? Most of us will be doing this for a long time. You can read the damn book. Just go get a digital copy of it. If you want to put it in a plastic coffin and mount it on your wall so that others can covet you and your abilities to get comic books, then you can wait. You can get that along. You can read it in the meantime. Get your plastic coffin-filled book later. Put it on your wall and worship it. I love. I'm not saying it in a derogatory sense, because I get it. No one gets it like me. I love this stuff. I don't display them. I don't share them with anybody, but I love them dearly. So price increases are crazy. Let them go. Let the prices go. Let them come down. Don't buy the damn books. Don't chase after them. It's just, You can still read them. You can still love them. There's lots of other books out there to read and love besides the ones that most people are getting. If there's a fancy key, get a reprint. If that you want to get a whole mega grail, they call it. You can't have a grail. There's the grail. There was one grail, right? There's not a grail. There's a grail, right? So there weren't 25 cups. There was one. So we need to come up with a different word for that. But so, you know, think about it and think about what you want to do. Like, why do you want to do this? What's your impetus? Is your impetus to hose the next guy out of his money? Then maybe this is for you. Maybe this is your time, right? If your impetus to read and enjoy these books, I would say if you're really going to do it, you're going to commit to it, you need to get the big boys first. Get yourself a big boy book, and land on those right away. If you're like 11, reprints is your game. Stay with those. And otherwise, if you think you're going to have some money, just wait. I suspect some of these prices are going to come down. If you want something like Spider-Man Annual #1, early print Sinister Six, because someone's got a movie coming out, that will probably come back down, right? But most of the other big keys are they're gonna be up there for a while. So I don't know, this is a bunch of nonsense. I might even be talking myself in circles here, back and forth between trying to convince you to either just spend big bucks on it if you want to go all in, or don't spend big bucks on it at all and just back off a little bit and read the damn things and have some fun. But anyway, I just wanted to have a little bit of input on it too. I don't mean to be sardonic. That's not my approach. I love everybody. I think there's room for all kinds of collectors in this thing. But when you price little kids out of buying books that they might like out, there's something wrong, right? Something is broken when you don't see any kids reading comic books and they can't afford them, right? Something's not right in the world when that happens. To me, maybe it is the right way. Maybe to you or someone else, it's the best way to go. But to me, it just isn't. So anyway, that's Rick. That's my 2 cents worth, which is, you know, it's not worth anything at all, actually. But I just wanted to share it with you and to say that I'm coming from Texas this week. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side when I get back to the Seattle area. All right, take care. Bye-bye. See ya.